Hey there, I'm Jeff with CreditCards.com. Today we're going over a selection of the best no annual fee credit cards on the market right now. This is a huge category and there are a ton of different credit cards from which to choose, but I've narrowed the list down to just 6 that I think are flat out awesome and that most people should at least consider. But if you want any more information about no annual fee credit cards or credit more generally, you should definitely check out our website, CreditCards.com. We've done guides and articles and reviews and comparisons of just about everything you can imagine with regard to credit cards. And for all the credit cards I mentioned in today's video, I'll put the full reviews down below in the description. We'll be doing kind of an overview of each one of them, but if you want to really dig in and see if it's the right credit card for you, check out everything in the description. And you know, things do change with credit cards. The incentives, the bonuses, all that stuff may change in the future. So all of this is accurate as of when we're publishing the video. So hopefully you find the video helpful and enjoyable and I earn your thumbs up and you're now a subscriber to our channel. But with all of that wind up out of the way, let's talk about the best credit cards that have a $0 annual fee. And first up, I want to talk about the Citi Double Cash Card. For a lot of people, this is considered the go-to cashback credit card. It earns 2% flat cashback across the board. So regardless of the transaction, 2% cashback. And actually, technically, it's 1% when you buy something, 1% when you pay for something. But you know, theoretically, you're going to pay for all of your purchases, hopefully. And for a flat rate cashback card, that is about the best that you're going to do, 2% across the board. If you don't want to worry about different categories and maximizing travel and maximizing, dining or all this stuff, if you just want 2% back, this is a great credit card to go with. My only downsides for this particular card are that it does charge a 3% foreign transaction fee. So if you travel outside the US often, then you may want to look into a card that doesn't incur foreign transaction fees. But if you're just doing most of your spending inside the United States, I just think it's an awesome credit card. I wish it came with an intro bonus. It doesn't, but 2% across the board is pretty awesome. And I'll put that full review about the Citi Double Cash Card down below in the description. Next up is the Chase Freedom Unlimited. And this is sort of neck and neck with the Citi Double Cash in terms of like being the go-to card for a lot of people. This is a super compelling cashback card, but you have a number of different redemption options, gift cards, travel. You can also apply them to statement credit or deposit them into a Chase bank account. So in many ways, it's pretty much a cashback credit card. Now for the rewards, it earns 5% back on all transactions made on the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. So it's kind of like Expedia or Kayak. If you make a travel purchase through there, you earn 5% back. It also earns 5% back on Lyft rides up until March 2022. So 5% back is pretty amazing there. It also earns 3% back at dining purchases. That includes takeout and a lot of delivery services like Grubhub. It earns 3% back at drugstores, and the catch-all category is 1.5% back. So for everything that's not travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, that's not Lyft rides, that's not drugstores, that's not dining, you earn 1.5% back on those purchases, which is really competitive. Also, if you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and you transfer your Ultimate Rewards points from your Freedom Unlimited to those cards, then you get essentially a bonus on your points if you use them to book travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. If you have the Preferred, you get a 25% bonus. If you have the Reserve, it's a 50% bonus. So let's say you have 10,000 points and you have the Preferred, you transfer your points, you book travel, those points became 12,500 points. If you transferred them to the Reserve and book travel, it would go from 10,000 points to 15,000 points. So there's some major upsides with getting the Freedom Unlimited and then also some of the other Chase credit cards. Now, I do want to note that you can only have one of the Sapphire cards. You can have either the Reserve or the Preferred, not both in any one given time. I'll link those full reviews in the description as well. I just think, broadly speaking, the Freedom Unlimited is an incredibly compelling card with a lot of great upsides, some great earnings categories. And for a lot of people, it's going to be an awesome no annual fee credit card. One thing that you may want to also look into, this is really important, a lot of people don't know about it, is the card match tool. So if you go to our website, CreditCards.com, and then look for the card match tool, and I think that's worth trying at least once, the card match tool. Next up is the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. And I think this is particularly a good card for gas and groceries. So if you spend a lot of money on gas or groceries, then this is a card you're definitely going to want to pay attention to. The card earns 3% back at US supermarkets. That's up to $6,000 in spending in a single year. And then after that $6,000 cap, and then it earns 1% back on those purchases at US supermarkets. It also earns 2% back at US gas stations and 2% back at select department stores in the US, and then 1% back on all other purchases. Now, as much as I like the Blue Cash Everyday card, to be fair, there are other credit cards that earn either 3% or 2% on gas station purchases or supermarket purchases, but not a lot of them pair the two, which is why I think this is such a solid credit card. Now, if you do want to see some other picks for grocery credit cards or gas credit cards, I'll put some links down below in the description, but I think this is a pretty nice combination of the two. Now, next up is the Wells Fargo Propel American Express card. And in my opinion, this is the best travel credit card with a $0 annual fee. I think this is a totally underrated credit card. It has some great earnings multipliers and earns a lot in some really core categories that a lot of people do a lot of their spending in. For example, it earns 3x points on dining purchases, including takeout, bars, and most delivery services like Grubhub. It earns 3x points on travel, including flights, hotels, homestays, and car rentals. It earns 3x points at gas stations. It earns 3x points on popular streaming services like Disney+, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Pandora, Fubo TV, the list goes on. If you want to see the full list, I'm sure we have that for you in our full review down in the description. My point is it earns 3x points in a lot of different streaming services. And then its catch-all category is 1x points for other purchases. This is just a versatile, powerful card that's great for when you're traveling. It's also great for when you're not traveling. Now, technically, like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Wells Fargo Propel is earning points, Go Far reward points, but you can redeem those for statement credit, a check, direct deposit, gift cards, booking travel, and more. I think we've got the entire list in our full review that's down below in the description. It's not only great at racking up points, it also has some really nice protections for you as a consumer when you use it. For instance, it comes with cell phone protection. Not a lot of credit cards do. It also comes with travel accident insurance, lost luggage insurance, and a whole host of other benefits that you want to check out. Again, those will be in our full review. On top of even that, it comes with a sign-up bonus. If you spend $1,000 on the card within the first 3 months of having it, you get 20,000 bonus points, which if you assign a value of 1 cent per point, it's about $200 back, which is a 20% return on spend, which is great. I just think if you go through all the different layers with the Wells Fargo Propel card, it's totally underrated. It's a great card. It's great for dining. It's great for streaming services. It's great for travel. It has a lot of protections. It has cell phone protection, like I said before. I think it's worth looking into if you want a really, really good $0 annual fee travel credit card. And I'll link a bunch of information about it down below in the description for you. Next up is the Chase Freedom Flex. And this is a card that excels in a few different categories each quarter. So it's kind of similar to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So it earns 5% back on travel purchases through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, 5% with Lyft until March 2022, 3% on dining purchases, 3% at drugstores. But instead of 1.5% on everything, it's 1% on everything. And then it has a 5% earning tier for quarterly categories. So every quarter, there's a different subset of categories where you can earn 5% cash back in, and that's up to $1,500 in spending. Now, Chase doesn't release the entire year's calendar ahead of time. So quarter one of 2021 was wholesale clubs, cable, internet, and phone services, and select streaming services. And quarter two, April to June, is gas stations and home improvement stores. Now, last up on my list is the Capital One Quicksilver Cash Rewards Card. I think this is a really nice credit card for people that just want something that's simple. So it earns 1.5% back on all purchases, no matter where you're making them. So it's kind of similar to the Citi Double Cash. Instead of earning 2% back overall, you're earning 1.5% back. But still, it's it's pretty competitive rate, 1.5% back. You don't have to worry about different categories and rotating categories and this and that. And it doesn't have any foreign transaction fees. So if you take the card to Europe or if you take the card to wherever, and you can use it just like you would in the United States, and there are $0 foreign transaction fees. It's just a really simple card. I think it's worth looking into. In fact, I think this is the first credit card my wife ever got. She loves it. There's a lot of perks with going with Capital One. And so you can find out more information down below in the description. That's it. That's my kind of truncated list of the best no annual fee credit cards. Obviously, there are plenty of other ones to choose from, We didn't talk about the Bank of America Cash Rewards Card. We didn't talk about the Capital One Venture One Card, and a bunch of other ones. So if you want to learn about those, you can check out the links in the description, go to our website. That's about it. Hopefully I earned your thumbs up. Hopefully you are now a subscriber to our channel. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.